everyone, and welcome to Growing Palmetto. I'm your host, Jada Walker, multimedia journalist here with SC State Public Service and Agriculture. Here at SC State PSA, we're driven to agriculture innovation, educating communities, and elevating South Carolinians every day. Today's episode of Growing Palmetto features a collection of high-impact, community-focused stories that showcase how SC State PSA is making a difference across the Palmetto State. From healthy eating and nutrition education to hands-on cooking, research-driven programs, and meaningful community outreach. These stories highlight the way extension and research come together, elevating the quality of life across South Carolina. Coming up, we'll sit down with Dr. Rhea Bentley, Assistant Extension Director and State Program Leader for Family Nutrition and Health, to talk about delicious recipes from the upcoming 1890 cookbook, The Taste of the Palmetto State. And we'll educate you about exciting initiatives within family nutrition and health. We'll whip up a special segment in the 1890 Extension Food Lab with Family Nutrition and Health agent Kalia Woods. Next, we'll look at our Eat Well, Fight Strong Cancer Cooking School, where nutrition and research supports healthy living, and highlight how giving back remains at the heart of SC State PSA through community outreach efforts, including a new blessing box, which provides support for students and community members in need. Let's get growing. Welcome back to Growing Palmetto. We begin today with a conversation centered on healthy eating and family wellness. According to the CDC, poor diet is a major risk factor for chronic diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and certain cancers, making access to nutritious, affordable meals more important than ever. I'm here with Dr. Rhea Bentley. Dr. Bentley, how are you today?
Doing well, thank you. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. At SC State PSA, we have 5 program areas, and one of those program areas is Family Nutrition and Health. Dr. Bentley is the State Director of Family Nutrition and Health, and she's also an Assistant Extension Director. So Dr. Bentley, can you just talk about how Family Nutrition and Health impacts the state of South Carolina?
Family Nutrition and Health impacts the state of South Carolina in a huge way. We have a high incidence of chronic diseases here in South Carolina. So therefore, we try to teach healthy nutrition habits and teach people how to eat healthy on a budget, and actually how to adapt recipes so they can enjoy the food they love to eat and still have it healthy.
Now, let's head into the 1890 Food Lab, where all the magic happens. We'll discuss with Dr. Bentley some of her favorite recipes of our new upcoming cookbook. Now, we're in the 1890 Food Lab, where all the magic happens. Dr. Bentley, we heard a little secret that a new cookbook is being released. Can you tell us a little bit about that cookbook?
Sure, we're really excited about the cookbook that's coming out, A Taste of the Palmetto State. And we have some great things for you to taste from the Palmetto State. So we're really looking forward to everybody getting a copy and enjoying the recipes and trying them out.
So you talk about trying the recipes out. Can we talk about what your favorite recipe is in this cookbook?
My favorite recipe is the sweet potato cornbread, and I have a second favorite one, which is the chicken bog.
So what are some ingredients in these recipes?
Well, in the sweet potato cornbread, we're using some whole grain flour versus regular flour. We're using sweet potatoes, which are natural, they're very antioxidant, they're really good for you. So therefore, and we're known for our sweet potatoes here in South Carolina, so we use those in that cornbread. And in the chicken bog, we have chicken broth, we have okra, we have rice, we have sausage, so it's really good.
It sounds like I'm gonna need a copy of that chicken recipe. So you just mentioned 2 recipes out the cookbook. I'm sure there are plenty more. So how many recipes are actually in the cookbook?
We have over 25 recipes in the cookbook. We have from appetizers to main dishes to beverages to desserts. We just have a whole array.
So how can people get a copy of this cookbook?
Well, our cookbook will be available here at 1890. You can reach out to the 1890 Family Nutrition and Health Program to see about getting a copy. It will be ready in the next couple of months. Just reach out to me at 803-747-4271.
Okay, and we talked about the process of people obtaining the cookbook. Can we talk about the process of actually the cookbook, the recipes, the nitty-gritty? Let's just get into the planning process.
Oh, it was such a great time doing this cookbook because we got a chance to meet with all the agents And this cookbook focuses on recipes in South Carolina. So basically, we talked about what were the different recipes people ate in the different regions. We wanted to make sure they were nutritious and healthy though.
So you mentioned that the recipes touch on each region of the South Carolinians we serve. So can we talk about how Family Nutrition and Health, the initiative they have for the regions or just this year?
Yeah, so in Family Nutrition and Health this year, we're really excited to be actually holding our diabetes cooking schools. Our first one starts in February, the end of February, up in the PD region. So therefore, we're going to focus about how to eat healthy with diabetes and how to make those alternative choices that you need, and also how to cook diabetic-friendly recipes.
And do you have any other initiatives that you guys are going to do besides?
Yes, we're going to be looking at mental health awareness coming up too. So we'll talk a lot about dealing with stress, getting your physical activity help with stress. Also, why it's important to pay attention to your mental health. Here in the world, mental health is such a big issue right now, and we want to actually help South Carolinians to be more healthy when it comes to their mental health.
Thank you, Dr. Bentley, for being here with us today. Now, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to say to the viewers about staying healthy or just mental health in general?
Yes, thank you for having me here today also. But I would like to say that actually Family Nutrition and Health really wants to hone in on those issues of South Carolinians. And therefore, we ask that you take your time, be healthy, eat healthy, and bear in mind that it's all a process.
Welcome back. From talking about healthy meals to preparing them, we're about to cook it up in the 1890 Food Lab for a special segment called Cooking with Kalia, which highlights how simple, delicious ingredients can come together to make tasty recipes.
Thanks, Jada. I'm Kalia, and today we're going to be making a healthy breakfast from our new cookbook, Taste of Palmetto State. In honor of Heart Health Month, we'll be making an easy breakfast, scrambled eggs with spinach and hot sauce. Today we're going to be using 8 eggs. We're also going to be using a half a cup of 2% milk. We're going to be using a full cup of chopped spinach. We'll also be using a half a cup of diced onions. We will be using 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce. The additional items we have here are going to be used as our garnish. So we have some cherry tomatoes, we have some parsley, and we have some avocado. First, we're going to crack our eggs. So we've added a total of 8 eggs to our bowl, and eggs are a great source of protein, especially if you want to stay focused throughout your day, and they're a great source of energy. Next, we're going to be adding 1/4 cup of 2% milk. After that, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce. So now we're going to mix all of these ingredients together, and we want to make sure all of those egg yolks are broken up. And now we're going to step over to our stove where we have our pan. We're going to turn the heat to about a medium-high heat. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. We want to cook these for about 3 to 4 minutes or until a light golden brown. So next we're going to add our spinach. And spinach is a great source of potassium and iron, which is great for healthy blood flow and great for a healthy blood pressure. So for the next part of this recipe, we actually want to take our spinach and onions off this eye. And we're going to turn our heat down to low. So next we're going to place our sauteed onions and spinach back on our eye, again on low heat. This is the perfect time to add our egg mixture. When our eggs get to this consistency, we're going to take it off the eye and place it on our heat-resistant mat. Since we're wrapping up Heart Health Month, we're going to place our eggs into our heart-shaped mold. And there you have it. We have an easy, nutritious, and delicious meal that you can make for breakfast. I'm Kalia Woods, Family Nutrition and Health Agent for the Upstate. Back to you, Jada.
Welcome back. At SC State PSA, we believe in merging extension with research to improve the quality of life of those we serve. Eat well, Fight Strong Cancer Cooking School is a prime example providing research-based nutrition, education, and meals that help reduce cancer risk. Research shows that diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grain, and lean proteins can play a role in cancer prevention and overall health. Let's see how this program is cooking up a difference.
So today we're just here for the Cancer Cooking School to provide the attendees some knowledge on the benefits of eating healthy, also the importance of even being physically active and how weight management can help with the possible prevention of cancer. So we look forward to also showing some healthier recipes. Just healthy doesn't mean it don't taste good, so we want to make sure they taste good and just show people that there are ways that they can still eat the things they may like, but still in a healthier manner to potentially prevent cancer. The meal for today is kind of a Mexican theme, so we're doing spicy turkey tacos, guiltless guacamole, we're doing a lazy salsa. We also have a tortilla chip recipe, just some different things you could either use for like a game night or something like that, a family night, Taco Tuesday, just some healthier variations of it.
Fat and muscle. Well, can anybody tell me which one they think is healthy?
We're here to expose the community to various cooking techniques and different foods that will help with their health. We know that cancer is a disease that definitely has a negative impact on the citizens. In terms of how sweet potatoes are very helpful and useful, they contain something called phenolic acids. And these are compounds that have been known to be antioxidants. And antioxidants are those chemicals that prevent damage to your DNA. And when your DNA is damaged, it can lead to cancer.
Oh man, it was an awesome class, jam-packed with awesome information from professionals who actually know what they're doing. Very helpful, especially considering that there are so many people in our community that suffer from cancer and cancer-related illnesses. So one of the things that I know I'll be taking away is teaching my children the benefits of eating healthy. It's a class you have to take. It was full of energy. The presenters were awesome. The information is interesting. I don't think a lot of people believe that learning about food is interesting, but it's really, really interesting. The things you don't know may shock you. The things you do know, you kind of throw those out the window because it may not be the right thing. So the information was great, and I tell people definitely to take advantage of this information, especially with it being in such close proximity to us here in Orangeburg County.
We'll be right back to Growing Palmetto after the break.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Giving back to the community is a core part of our mission at SC State PSA. Through a collaborative partnership led by South Carolina State University, Public Service and Agriculture, and Clemson Cooperative Extension, along with support from additional community partners, a new resource is now available on the campus of South Carolina State University. The Blessing Box, designed to provide food and essential hygiene items, offering free, private, 24-hour access to basic necessities for students and members of the surrounding community. And SC State PSA say the initiative is part of a broader collaborative effort to address food insecurity and ensure support is available when it's needed most. And many students struggle to get food or hygiene items, especially after hours or when money is tight. That's where the Blessing Box steps in. Available around the clock, the free resource ensures students can access the necessities they need any time of day, no questions asked.
Just come whenever, especially when my funds are low and I can't go and order what I want. So come here, just open the box up and just grab something on out. It's a great idea, very grateful for it.
South Carolina State University, 1890, Clemson Extension, Clemson Rural Health, and some of our local partners got together and we wanted to bring the blessing box here on campus for the students and staff and the community. We want to elevate our community, right? We want to elevate our students. We want to elevate our staff and our faculty on campus.
The blessing box reflects SC State PSA's commitment to finding solutions, creating opportunities, and educating the community. It's designed to turn a simple box into a resource of blessings for students and the community.
And this way is going to definitely help our students out who really need these resources. If the cafeteria is closed, you got a student who really needs something to eat, they could come to the blessing.
It's here 24/7. So if there's a need, hopefully this box will be a blessing to them.
And with the help of a $1,000 rural health grant, SC State PSA ensured the box is stocked with essentials, and plans are already underway to expand to nearby communities, extending support beyond campus. With SC State PSA leading the way, this blessing box shows how education, innovation, and community partners create real, lasting impact, making help accessible and meaningful. We'll be right back to Growing Palmetto after the break.
Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Listen to your lungs. Learn more at savebythescan.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rhea Bentley, State Program Leader for Family Nutrition and Health and Assistant Extension Director for 1890 Research and Extension. You're watching Growing Palmetto, where we are committed to growing and shaping healthier lives in South Carolina.
Across South Carolina, SC State PSA is helping farmers keep their commodities safe and their farms running strong. Through hands-on training and workshops, growers learn simple, practical steps to prevent food contamination and meet federal safety rules. Here's a look at how SC State PSA is putting those lessons into actions. South Carolina State Public Service and Agriculture partnered with the Produce Safety Alliance and Clemson Cooperative Extension to host the PSA Produce Safety Rural Grower Training. Many farm partners from across the state gathered for a training session on Good Agriculture Practices, or GAP, which is a certification process to verify commodities are grown, harvested, packed, and stored in a manner that reduces food contamination.
We have about 40 farmers in this room. They all coming here to learn produce safety, learn about the food safety, produce safety, and how to implement that safety practices in their farm.
The GAP certification course consists of 2 sessions, and organizers say farm partners will continue to get support as they work toward certification. A major incentive of GAP certification is that farm partners will ensure compliance with food safety standards.
I feel good. They also said that we could come back for continuing ed credit. They're going to follow us and that we have additional help. So it's a great program.
And with programs like this, farmers aren't just learning, they're innovating and elevating their farm and continuing their education for smarter, safer practices. Now it's time to see what's happening around the state. From coast to coast, region to region, here is 1890 in 90 seconds. We begin in the heart of South Carolina, the capital, Columbia, where SC State PSA attended the South Carolina Farm Bureau Commodity Day. Agricultural leaders and farm partners from across the state gathered for a day of learning and collaboration. SC State PSA connected growers with key resources, while Ag Innovation Scholars gained real-world insight into the future of farming across our state. Next, the PSA team gathered in Orangeburg for its first quarter all-hands meeting. Staff aligned priorities, strengthened collaboration, and focused on expanding their work statewide. Then, we traveled to Lowcountry for a beef cattle quality insurance training. producers learned safe handling practices, proper feeding techniques, and responsible medication use, practical tools to protect herd health and strengthen operations. And to wrap things up, SC State PSA partnered with Orangeburg County School District to support agriculture education at Edisto Elementary School. Through the Ag Tech Magnet Academy, students receive garden materials, crop sensors, and even a drone, gaining hands-on experience with agriculture technology and building skills for tomorrow's workforce. Thanks for joining us on Growing Palmetto. I'm your host, Jada Walker. And remember, here on Growing Palmetto, we're committed to growing the roots of our state. For more news and updates on what we're doing at SC State 1890 and across SC State PSA, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe to all social media platforms at SC State 1890.